bougie friend, welcome back to the channel, or should I say welcome to my vanity. I have a really exciting video for you guys because today we are going to be unboxing my first collab with Your Nail Lab. If you guys are unfamiliar with Your Nail Lab, they are a monthly service subscription or a monthly subscription service. Sorry, I got that backwards. And what you pretty much do is you head over to the Your Nail Lab website, you take the little quiz on their website, and based off of your answers, they will put together a whole bunch of nail goodies that they think you might like, and they will ship it over to your address. So it's pretty much like Nail Christmas every single month, and it's kind of like Ipsy. Are you guys familiar with Ipsy? You do the little quiz and then they ship you over a whole bunch of makeup. So yeah, that's pretty much what Your Nail Lab is. So for the month of October, Your Nail Lab has decided to collab with me, and we have created the Valoween Box. And inside of this box, I have picked out a whole bunch of items that I think you guys might like. So not everybody is going to be getting the same exact items. Like I said, everybody has to take a little quiz. If you and your bestie sign up for Your Nail Lab, chances are you guys will get different items, and that's really exciting. I think it's really cool that not everybody is going to get the same exact thing. So if your friend likes acrylic, chances are they might get acrylic, and if you like polygel, you're going to get polygel, just so that nobody gets things that they don't like. Isn't that really freaking cool? So I think that's super exciting. So if you would like to purchase a Valoween box of your own, head over to Your Nail Lab and subscribe. I will have the website link down in the description box below, and thank you so much to everybody that purchases a box. I really do appreciate it. So let's open it up. But before we unbox my little Valoween box, I wanted to take a second to say thank you to everybody that has supported my nail journey, that has supported any of my nail platforms on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If it wasn't for your constant love and support, I wouldn't have this amazing opportunity. I wouldn't be working with Your Nail Lab. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, bougie friends. You guys are honestly the best. And now, without further ado, let's get into the Valoween spirit and let's open up the box. Today's video is being sponsored by McCart. Thank you so much, McCart. Okay, friend, so now I'm going to be changing over to voiceover so that you guys could hear me better, because the sound quality is much better when I do voiceovers. Okay, so today I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. I actually have two surprises for you guys. Not only am I going to be unboxing one Valoween box here on camera today, I'm actually going to be unboxing two Valoween boxes. So Your Nail Lab decided to send me two different boxes to unbox on my YouTube channel so that you guys could see the different options that they sent over. So they sent me a polygel box and they sent me an acrylic box. I mostly work with polygel, so the polygel box is meant for me and the acrylic box is extra. I'm actually going to give the acrylic over to my friend because she works with it and I usually don't. I'm more of a polygel or a press-on kind of girl. Okay, my spooky mommies, now let's open it up. I'm so excited. So this is the first time that I'm going to be unboxing the box with you guys today. So I'm actually really nervous and I'm really excited. I can't even speak. I'm really excited at the same time. And this is what the box looks like when you first open it. So like I previously mentioned, this is the polygel box. And as soon as you open it, you get this little card and it says Your Nail Lab times Vanity Val. And look, it has this really cute Halloween decoration in the background. It's super cute. And the other side has this little note card. Pause to read. It pretty much just says that I curated this month's box, and if you guys use any of the items in your own Valoween box, to tag me on Instagram. Also, don't forget to tag Your Nail Lab. And if you guys like any of these items in this box separately, don't forget to check out McCart, and you could use my code vanityvalenciaaa for an additional 15% off. I also wanted to make you guys aware that the 15% off code is not for the Your Nail Lab website. It's just for the McCart website. But yeah, look at my little signature, friend. Isn't it hella cute? I hope you love it. Okay, moving on. So one thing that I hella forgot to mention is that even though I helped pick out the items in this box, I don't know exactly what is in my polygel box because I picked out from a variety of different items. I picked out different colors, so it's going to be a surprise to me too. So I'm really excited to see what colors I'm going to get. So the colors that I ended up getting are these two. I got an orange and a glitter, and this is really exciting because look at the names on the tubes, friend. Pumpkin orange and hangover juice. What two freaking better names for polygels in my Valoween box? That's totally Vanity Val. What's your favorite drink, friend? I like champagne. We bougie over here, okay? And here are the colors. Here's pumpkin orange, and this color is so freaking pretty. It's definitely screaming Halloween. And here is hangover juice. I love it. The camera is not doing it justice. Okay, so now let's move on to the next item. So the next item in my box are these cute little sequins, and I really love these sequins because look, they have a whole bunch of little Halloween related cutout designs. They have little witch hats, they have little bats, some pumpkins, and look at those giant freaking skulls. I don't know what we're gonna do with that, friend, but we gotta figure out something because they're hella cute. Look, I freaking love it, especially the little spiders, because you already know I love me some spiders. I am a spider mama. I have a pet tarantula. His name is Chamoy, and he is a Mexican red meat. I love him. He is my son. And the next items that I'm going to be pulling out of my Valoween box are these gels. I was really excited to see what colors I was going to get because I picked out pinks and purples and all these other different colors, and I ended up getting a lime green and this black. This shade is called Noir, and it is a gel polish. The other shade is called Lime Jelly, and this is a nail liner. It's like a gel. Well, it is a gel. It's a gel nail polish, but instead of a fat brush, it comes with this really cool tip. And what's really cool about this gel liner is that look at the glitter. I'm so happy that I was able to include these in my Valoween box. Okay, so out of everything in the box, I was looking forward to this. These are little bling and charm envelopes, and I ended up getting these purple flatback jelly crystals. Look how shiny they are, friend. In the other little envelope, it's a little hard to see, but these are tiny little 3D metal charms, and if you look closely, they are little spiders, little skulls, and my favorite are the little tiny skeleton hands. These are so adorable. I love them. Last but not least, I saved the best for last, and I saved the rhinestone glue gel for last because I've actually never tried Makartt's rhinestone, like the thick glue. I use the runny one, the one that comes in the squeezy tube all the time, but I've never tried the thick glue. And today I was thinking, since I did get this in my Your Nail Lab box, we should put it to the test and see if it can hold 3D crystals, because you know that I am always on the hunt for the perfect 3D crystal glue. And look, friend, I think this one might just give my favorite glue a run for their money because look how thick she is. That was everything that was inside of my Polygel Valoween box. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I picked out for you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below which item was your favorite, and also let me know what you guys would create with everything inside of this box. Give me some ideas, give me some juicy inspo, friends. And now let's move on to the acrylic box. Okay, my loves, and here is the acrylic box, and I'm really excited to open this one up. I'm gonna cut it open and bam! I'm going to be getting the little Valoween card letter out of the way because we already went over this earlier. And the first item that I'm going to be pulling out are the tips. These are extra long half cover tips, and I used to use these tips a lot whenever I would make my extra long press on nails from scratch. The shape of these is so pretty. I will never get over these tips. Now I'm going to be picking out the gel polishes because I want to see the colors, and this time I got an interesting little combo. I got this hot pink and I got this blue, and this hot pink shade, you guys, is so me. You already know I'm a sucker for a jelly color, and look at the color that I picked. Look how pretty. It's called Pink Syrup, and I couldn't think of a better or more perfect name for this shade. This is what it looks like on a nail because I felt like the lighting wasn't doing it justice. It looks like an inflatable couch. The other gel polish in my box is a disco gel liner, and this is what the shade looks like. This is in the color Raspberry Sour. Okay, so those big old jars of acrylic were calling my name, friend. So I'm going to be pulling them out. And even though I don't work for acrylic, I mean work with acrylic, I ended up picking these two colors for you guys. I like nudie colors, so I included these two. I included like this peachy, it's called Luxe, and I felt like it was more like on the tan side when I was looking at it in pictures. So I felt like it would go good for like medium and dark skin tones. And the next shade is like a really neutral bubble bath type of pink shade, and it is called Go To. And I feel like that shade will definitely go with any skin tone, period. The next item that I'm going to be pulling out is similar to the last item that I had in my Polygel Valoween box. However, this time instead of being a pink sequence kit, it is black. Although the sequins do look pretty similar to each other, these are slightly different. And instead of having giant skulls, they have giant bats, and they also have these really funny looking pirate wheels, which I think are really cool. The reason why I like these kits so much is because I actually really like encapsulating things when I work with polygel, and these look really cool under clear polygel. Okay, friend, are you sitting down? Because this little acrylic Valoween box hands down has the best little bling kits. So here is the first bling kit, and these are glass little flat back gems. These are my favorite, and I was hoping to get these in my polygel box, but I'm excited that I got these in my acrylic box as well. And look, I also ended up picking these like gunmetal flat back gems too. Look how pretty they are. I know the camera isn't doing them justice, but just know that these are so shiny. And that was everything that was inside of both of my Valoween boxes, my acrylic box and my polygel box. I hope you enjoyed everything that I picked out for you guys. This honestly feels super unreal, and I can't believe that this is my collab. This is so freaking cool. Again, thank you so much to everybody that has supported my nail journey. And to say thank you, your nail lab and I would love to give away one Valoween box to a lucky bougie friend. Thank you so much for being part of this nail journey with me. And if you would like to be a part of the giveaway, please head on over to my Instagram at vanityvalenciaaa with 3 A's at the end to look at the giveaway rules. And good luck! I hope you win, friend. And again, thank you so much. And now let's create something with everything inside of my Valoween box. I really want to create something spooky and something that definitely screams Halloween Queen. Okay, my loves, so let's get it crack-a-lackin' and let's get started. So the color that spoke to me the most out of the gels and the polygels and everything was definitely this shade of orange, which is pumpkin orange. I feel like it gives all the Halloween feels. Plus, all the sets that I've been creating lately have all been pink, so I feel like a change of color would be nice. What do you think, friend? But before we get started with the polygel, I am going to be creating press-ons for my nails. Now, I know that there are 3XL press-on nails out there. However, I feel like the press-ons that I make from scratch look so much better than any pre-made press-on that I've ever purchased. So let's make some extra long press-ons out of the square tips that I got in my Valoween box. I'm going to be fusing them together with these pump-up tips. These are also by Macart, and this is what they look like. They are a stiletto tip, and in order to make the press-on nails, I cut the tip off like so, and then I just glue the extra long tip to the full cover press-on nail like so. And I'm going to be using the rhinestone glue gel that came in my Valoween box to attach these, because since it is really thick, it's really going to keep the nail in place. When working with these type of glue gels, I like to work with gloves, and I like to use a little brush to apply the glue. I'm going to be applying the glue to the tip of the press-on nail like this, and then I'm just going to fuse them together, and then I'm going to set them in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. That is how I make my full cover press-on nails when I like to work with polygel. This is the shape. They look a little weird, but trust the process, friend. And off camera, I decided to make the rest of my set, and this is what it looks like all together. I also prepped and I added base coat to the top of my nails so that they are ready to apply polygel to them. I like to apply my polygel with a base coat. I know a lot of people like to use 90% isopropyl alcohol to pat down the polygel, but I find that base coat works really well, and also brushes that are fat like this. I don't like working with the teeny tiny brushes. I like the fat brushes. And now I'm going to squeeze a glob of polygel going down the middle of my press-on like this. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to spread it evenly throughout my nail, evenly without any bumps. You want to pat, pat, pat lightly, like you're patting on a baby. Once I get to the tip of the nail, I try not to add too much product or bring too much product to the tip, because then you're going to have a lot of filing to do. So what I do is I like to thin out the product once it gets to the tip. MYUU polygels are known for how easy their application is, and as you could see, if you are a beginner, you could definitely learn how to use polygel with using their products. So I definitely recommend, and I'm really happy that I decided to work with polygel today instead of making a press-on nail, like a basic press-on nail look. This is what my nail looks like once I am done patting the polygel over it, and I'm going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And this is what it looks like when it's out. As you can see, it's a little flatty flat, and I still need to build up an apex to it. But this is my first layer, so don't worry, friend. It's going to be a little flat. By my second layer, I'm going to try to build an apex on it. And now let's move on to the next nail. The next color that I'm going to be using, it didn't come in my Valoween box, but it is by MYUU, and it is called a Siesta. I got put on to this color by another content creator that I also watch, and her name is Polygels Vic. Well, I think that's what her Instagram handle is, but I also watch her on YouTube as well, and she used this color before and it was so pretty, so I had to use it too. Since this is a long video and I do have a lot to go over, I didn't record the application of these nude nails because I applied the polygel the same exact way that I applied the orange poly, and I didn't want to bore you guys with the application. I kind of honestly just want to get straight to the decorating because I hate the filing. But here is where we are, friend. As you could see, I have 3 nude nails and 1 orange nail, and for my pinky I actually have something special planned for it. So since I love to encapsulate things, I was thinking let's encapsulate some little bats, and here are the bats that I'm going to be using. These are from the little sequence kit from my Valoween box. I'm going to be using the teeny tiny little baby bats, but before I apply my bats, I am going to use this base coat. I will be painting my nail, and while the base coat is still wet, I will be applying this beautiful orange glitter over it. As you could see, the theme for today's set is orange. Once I've applied the orange glitter all over my nail, I am now going to apply my little bats. I'm not going to set my nail just yet because I don't really need to. So I'm going to use these little bats right here, and I'm going to apply them with base coat. So I am just going to be dotting little tiny dots of the wet base coat throughout my nail, and on the wet bead of base coat I will be applying my little bat. I'm also going to be applying these little black stars that came in last year's Halloween subscription box for your nail lab. Once I'm done placing the little sequins throughout my nail, I will be setting the nail in my UV lamp for 60 seconds. And when it's out, I will be encapsulating my little glitter and bats with some clear polygel. Just like my other polygel nail application, I squeezed a glob of clear polygel going down the middle of my press-on nail, and I will begin patting. Well, off camera, I set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds, and this is what my nail looks like. However, I messed up big time. You guys, I made the nail backwards. So I wanted the designs to face away from me and not towards me. So I am going to have to redo this nail. So off camera, I created a nail where the bats are facing away from me and not towards me, if that makes any sense. She honestly looks a little lumpy, but it's okay. I'll file her. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that she's not crooked. Okay, so and now I am going to be working on adding the second layer of polygel to my press-on nails. And I'm going to be doing the same exact routine that I did before. I'm going to focus the majority of the polygel around my apex area so that I could thicken it up. So I don't like a crazy apex. I like a really tiny apex because I know what I can handle. I can't file on my desk for days, friends. So I'm going to do a little baby apex so that's going to be easier to file down. And before I file, I'm going to clean the nail with some isopropyl alcohol because it's a little sticky. Okay, friend, and this is how you know I'm a whole new Valeria, because look at me using a freaking nail drill. Remember back in the day when I would hand file for freaking hours on my desk? And with my little file, I am going to be filing off the excess bulk from my nail. And once I am happy with how smooth it is and how much I've thinned out the tip and worked around my little apex area, I will be hand filing the rest. My little hand drill did the majority of the hard work by filing off any of the excess polygel, any of the bulky polygel that I had on my tip. And now with my hand file, I'm going to be smoothening, is that a word? Or smoothening or softening any rough edges on my nail. And I'll also be squaring it up a little bit by cleaning up the sides. I also like to buff my nails with this little pink buffing block to give it like a nice finishing look. And this is what everything looks after I filed and buffed and fixed apex. As you could see, it's a baby apex, but it's better than it being like a flatty flat, you know? It looks cute. It's what I can handle, like I said. And this is what my set is looking like so far. Off camera, I decided to work on the rest of my nails because it's the same old process that I did with my orange nail. It's a lot of buffing, it's a lot of shaping. I also want to show you the really sexy C curve that these nails have. Look, friend, these are going to look so nice on. Trust the process. Off camera, again, I went ahead and I painted my nails with top coat. I only painted 3 of them with shiny top coat and I left 2 of them matte. So now let's get started on the nail art. So I honestly don't really know what I'm doing because I know that I want to do a spider web because I love spiders. And I'm going to be using this black shade noir because black and orange, the perfect Halloween colors. So I'm first going to start off by drawing a little heart. And I draw my heart by drawing 2 question marks kissing each other like this. However, I ended up changing my mind, and instead of a little baby heart, I went ahead and I drew a big old heart. I wanted it to take up the majority of my nail because I wanted you to see the heart. Okay, and once I'm done painting the heart, I set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds so I don't smudge it. And now with a liner brush, I will be painting random lines coming out of my heart like so. Kind of like a star. Actually, don't listen to me. Not like a star, but just little random lines coming out like so. And this is what it's looking like so far. Do you think it looks spider webby, friend? I think it does. And now in between each line, I'm going to paint little swoops to make it look more like a spider web. By the way, since we are on like a Halloween vibe, did you guys see the new Monsters movie? on Netflix. I thought it was okay. If you guys haven't heard about it, there's a new Monsters movie on Netflix, and it was like directed by Rob Zombie. To be honest, I thought it was going to be like a Rob Zombie kind of movie, you know, like a House of a Thousand Corpses type of vibe, but not the case. It was very, like, I guess you could say family friendly. And also too, did you guys hear that Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out? I'm pretty sure all of you guys know about that already, especially if you guys are watching this video. Halloween queens over here. I'm really excited for Hocus Pocus 2. I wanted to like decorate my living room and invite my sister over, but I don't think I'll have time, which is kind of sad. Okay, so back to the video, and now that I'm done drawing my little spider webby details, I am now going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. When it's out, I am going to clean the face of my nail with a little wipey and isopropyl alcohol, and then I'm going to paint it with a matte top coat. The reason why you want to clean your nail with isopropyl alcohol before applying your matte top coat is because you don't want your black gel polish to bleed and ruin your whole entire nail. You will be so sad, friend. So wipe it with isopropyl alcohol. Once I have set my nail in the UV lamp and I set my matte gel polish, I took some top coat. I outlined my heart with it. So while the gel polish is still wet, the top coat, I'm going to be pouring this glitter over it, and then I'm going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. After it's been cooked in the UV lamp for about 60 seconds, I'm going to dust off the excess glitter, and voila, friend! Look how cute the little heart looks. I love it. Imagine this in different colors. I wanted to outline the rest of my spider web, but I didn't want to make the web too thick. I wanted to look thin, you know what I mean? So it could look webby. Let's move on and let's work on this shiny nude nail. As usual, I will be grabbing my Noir gel polish from my Valoween box. I will be drawing an upside down T. After I'm done drawing my T, I'm going to connect lines to the middle, and that's how I draw the outline of my Frenchie. Now I am going to fill it in with the rest of my gel polish. After I'm happy with my little Frenchie, I'm going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And voila, friend, here is the rest of my set. So it's giving Halloween Town vibes, and I freaking love it. I'm loving the French, and I'm loving that heart spider web. I winged it, and I think I did a really good job. Now let's move on to the part that I've been most excited for, which is adding these little 3D Halloween charms. So this glue is really thick, so when you dip anything in it, like a nail art brush or anything that you're using to apply your glue, you want to dip it in the glue and roll it up like spaghetti when you pick it up, so that you don't leave any little glue lines on your nail, if that makes any sense. And then apply your charm on top of the glue and set. I'm going to flash cure with this little lamp really fast, but for a final cure, I'm going to set it in my big UV lamp for 60 seconds. But this is what everything is looking like so far. What do you think? I love the spiders, and I don't care what you say, friend. Both of them were necessary. I needed to add both of them. And now I am going to apply the rest of my charms onto my nails. After setting everything in my big UV lamp for 60 seconds, this is what my set is looking like, and I love everything. I'm so happy with how everything turned out. Okay, friend, and now my favorite part of doing nails is here. It's time to add the bling, and now let's see if we could put that really thick glue to the test and see if it can hold a 3D charm in place. This glue is honestly really thick, and I do have really high hopes for it. I do think that this is going to hold a big 3D gem in place. As soon as I placed the gem in the little droplet of the glue, it started wobbling to the side, but not too bad. As you can see, I'm setting it with my little flash cure lamp, and it did a really good job. It really did hold the gem in place. This glue I recommend for 3D gems for sure, and I think this might be my new favorite 3D gem glue. Now that I have set my big chunky 3D stone in the middle of my nail, I am now going to take other different colored flat back stones, including these gunmetal colored stones from my Valoween box, and I'm going to be creating a Halloween freestyle, like a Halloween fall freestyle. I'm thinking orange, pumpkin spice, all of the Halloween vibes. So halfway through my bling design, I decided that I wanted to switch up the pattern, and this is what I came up with. I think it looks really bougie, and it looks really chunky, and it looks expansive, and I freaking love it. I'm going to be adding my little finishing touches, and once I'm done, I'm going to set it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. Once my blinged out nail is out of the UV lamp, my secret to super shiny crystals on my nails is to take a little wipey with some isopropyl alcohol on it and to rub on the crystals, and that gives it like the ultimate shine. Okay, so here is my set, and I could leave it as is. However, it still looks really plain to me, so I think I'm adding some more bling. So on the little nails where I have added the encapsulated bats, I will be adding some of those silver gems from my Valoween box and some AB gems from a little bling kit that I got from a cart, and I will be creating this little bling pattern on my pinky and my thumb. It's nothing crazy, it's just like little scattered gems, so when you move the nails around, they catch the light and they sparkle. I'm going to set my design in the UV lamp for 60 seconds, and when it's out, it still looks really plain to me. So I have this pom-pom that I've had for like 2 years, and I keep dyeing it with like different colored Sharpies. This pom-pom has had many lives, friend. I once lost it at a 99-cent store, and it used to be pink, and I actually found it again when I went back the following week. It was stuck to a freaking picture frame. Remember the little bats that we used earlier? So I'm going to be using these little bats to give the pom-pom a little spooky dooky makeover. Since they are super duper itty bitty, I'm going to pick them up with a little tweezer. I've also added a little bit of the McCart rhinestone glue to the back of it. I will gently place it onto the pom-pom like so. Set it in my little flash cure lamp for like about 10 seconds, and voila, friend, we have a little Vanity Val on my pom-pom. So I went ahead and I added a whole bunch of them because I didn't know how to stop, and I thought it looked really cool. So if you have any pom-poms lying around and you want to give them a little bit of a makeover and you have like little confettis, I definitely recommend that you should try this out. Isn't it super cute? I love it. Definitely gives it like a new look, and it looks like a whole new pom-pom. You would never know that it's like 2 to 3 years old, girl. Also, off camera, I added a little magnet to the bottom of my black French tip nail because my little pom-pom also has a magnet, and that way I could take it on and off as I please, so I could wash my hands or do other things, just so I could take better care of it. And this is what my whole entire set looks like all together. I honestly love it, and I don't think it needs any more finishing touches. What do you think, friend? I can't freaking believe that I made this set using items from my very first collab with your nail lab. And this is what the set looks like on my hands. Voila, friend, look. So freaking cute and ookie cookie spooky. I love it. It's giving Halloween vibes, and I'm loving that pumpkin orange shade. It's so freaking pretty. But before I leave, I would like to give a big thank you to McCart and Your Nail Lab for collabing with me. Never ever in a million years did I ever in my life think that I would get the opportunity to do something like this. And if you were to have told me like 2 to 3 years ago that this would be me. I'm working with a brand that I love and that I've been using for years, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't know how to like take that in. So thank you again to everybody that has grown with me from the ground up. I honestly can't stress that enough. I know I say that over and over and over again, but it just, I can't believe that you guys really grew with me. You guys really grew this nail journey with me, and look at me now, you know, because of you guys, because of your support. And if you guys get a chance to purchase your own Valoween box, thank you so much in advance. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And if you don't feel guilty, friend. I still love you just as much. Thank you so much for watching to the very end and being here in general. So yeah, please tag me in all of your creations. I can't wait to see all of your looks and give you all of my love, just like you guys show me love. You guys mean so much to me. So yeah, thank you, friend. I love you so much. Don't forget to check out my Valoween box giveaway on Instagram. And let me know in the comment section down below what kind of other Halloween videos you would like to see me try next. I just unboxed a whole bunch of Halloween nail goodies, friend. What kind of looks do you want to see? Okay. I'm for sure leaving now. Okay, see you next time, friend. Mwah! Bye.